Hey, welcome to this edition of Pop's Memorable Games.
Pop's Memorable Games!
Sitting here with Pop. All right, what do you got for us today, man?
Well, I went into the old vault today and I pulled out a crazy game. Some people say that it was probably the most exciting game ever, but that's for everyone ever.
There's a lot of games.
Yeah,
man.
I know, but that's what some people say.
All right, so what are we watching? They don't know what we're watching.
All right, well, today's game is the Game 6 of the 1975 World Series with the Boston Red Sox versus the Cincinnati Reds, which was a great series, went 7 games, nail biter all the way.
Is it one of the best probably World Series? Because every game was pretty good.
Yeah,
It went down to 7 games too, but we're gonna watch Game 6.
Every game went back and forth except for the very first one where I think the Red Sox won 6-0.
Yeah, and even Game 7 was like 3-3 until the 9th, and then I think
just Game 7 and took up where Game 6 left off.
Yeah.
Just a few notes to talk about before we start. That year in '75, the Reds had won 108 games. That's a lot of games.
Was that before? Were they still playing 154, or was that 162?
It might have been 154, but still 108,
way.
even better.
Yeah.
They went to the World Series by getting by the Pittsburgh Pirates. They swept them 3 games. And the Red Sox had won 95 games that year, and they also swept their series against the A's. So the first 2 games were played in Boston. The Red Sox won the first one. The Cincinnati Reds won the second one. So they traveled back to Cincinnati for Game 3 with each team with 1 win. Very controversial game. I believe that this changed the dynamics of the entire World Series for the Boston Red Sox.
You're talking about one specific play.
One specific play.
And so give us the breakdown. We're going to show the play right now, but this is Game 3 that we're going to watch.
Well, the setting is it's in the last inning. The game is tied 6-6, and now Geronimo had just gotten on first base, and
the Reds are hitting because they might not know who Geronimo is.
Well, they're in home team. Cincinnati Reds were batting. Sparky Anderson went ahead and put in a pinch hitter for the pitcher. His name was Ed Armbrister.
The Armbrister play.
Right. You'll see what happened, and if you're a true Boston fan, you will know this incident. It's called the Armbrister incident.
Really?
Yes, that's what it's referred to.
So it's kind of crazy because I think last time we had watched this a while back, and I said, dude, were the Red Sox cursed? Like, did everyone know? Was there a feeling that the Red Sox were cursed even in '75?
You
said, yeah,
it was mentioned, but also, the Reds hadn't won a World Series since 1940, so both of them had a big drought.
What I'm saying, though, is there's a feeling about the Red Sox being cursed. The Reds haven't won since the '40s, and you'd have the Guardians. Excuse me, the Guardians. But there's no feeling that the Guardians are cursed. They have the curse of the Bambino, and
they've always had it.
Exactly, and it's what's crazy is I didn't know that, and now that we're gonna watch this play, this is very clearly the curse. Like, this is the curse acting right here.
Absolutely. Through the umpire, I believe.
This is Babe Ruth. I don't even know if he was dead in '75. He might have been doing it. His ghost.
Babe Ruth?
Yeah, was he dead in '75?
He died in like the '40s, I think.
Okay, well
50s.
then this was his ghost playing tomfoolery and shenanigans on the Red Sox. So let's go ahead and play this.
Check this out.
In the final game at Pittsburgh in the National League playoffs to provide the winning run.
The butt.
And they're about to take the lead, right? Or they moved over to third.
That is your winning run right there because they're tied 6-6.
Yeah.
Geronimo went all the way to third on that wild throw. And then Ed Armbrister went to second when they threw to third.
The big play is the guy. They're saying he interfered with the catcher trying to make the play to second.
To me,
100%
obvious that Armbrister interfered with the throw. He should have been called out, and Geronimo sent back to first.
Yeah.
Don't know what this guy was thinking. There was an issue with him 5 years earlier on a World Series play at home where he missed the tag.
Really?
Yes.
The same guy?
This guy's like the Angel Hernandez of that time. Now, I don't know what this guy could be saying. What? Well, wait a minute. You know, what? That's his call.
That's what he's saying probably. He's like, if he can't make that call, I can't make that call.
Whatever he's saying, he's making it up on the fly.
Yeah.
Because that was batter interference.
Yeah,
They got this angle and another one they'll show. Yep, there you go.
Yeah, look at him, man. He bumped right in.
And that caused them to throw it to center field.
Hold on, timeout. Do they play it again? The umpire looks like he called him out or something.
No.
No, watch his hand. Am I crazy? Watch the home plate umpire's hand. Looks like he made a call out. See that? See his hand?
Yeah.
He looks like he called him out. But then he kind of like
I never noticed that.
But he wasn't confident in it.
Maybe he changed his mind.
That's what I'm thinking.
Well, I tell you what. Either way, now it's 6-6 with the winning run at third, and Joe Morgan comes up next, hits a long drive in the center field. Geronimo scores.
Here's another one.
And the Reds win.
Watch his arm. He's out, man. Look at him. Or is he pointing fair?
Don't know.
He might be pointing fair. Sparky knows he got away with one there.
Yeah, Sparky's saying, holy cow, how did we manage to get out of that one? Game 4, the Red Sox won that one 5-4, and then on Game 5, the Reds won that one 6-2. So here we go, and we're going into Game 6. Very crucial game for the Red Sox because it's, either win or go home.
Well, very crucial game. Yeah,
that's it.
It's the most crucial. Now, some would say it's a must-win.
Yeah,
some would call it a must-win.
Absolutely. But anyway, the interesting thing about this is you had Luis Tiant, who had pitched the first game.
Isn't it Louis, or is it Louis?
It depends on how well you know him.
Oh,
okay, if you're his friend or not. He also pitched in the fourth game. And now in Game 6, he is pitching that game as well. Now you kind of try to do the numbers, but what happened was after the fifth game,
was there a rain delay?
There was a rain delay for 72 hours. It rained solid for 72 hours, so that gave Tiant more than enough time to rest and get his arm ready for Game 6.
Okay.
Which he totally dominated the Reds up to this point.
All right. Well, we're gonna jump into Game 6 then after watching that Armbruster incident. And what we're jumping to is the bottom of the first inning, and we'll just get right to it. Who's pitching for the Reds?
Weiss.
No, that's not. That's Nolan or something, man.
Rick Weiss.
That's Gary Nolan.
Oh, I thought Rick Weiss was on the mound.
I'm a big fan of these old-time uniforms and stirrups, man.
Well, this year they didn't have belts. They had the elastic waistbands.
Yeah.
There is the changeup, and it's hit out to center fielder Cesar.
And it's kind of crazy to see how little Fenway's changed. I like seeing that too. It's a good. I like that angle right there. They should do that more in modern games.
Ooh. Yeah, that's the best because you can really see the ball moving.
It's like you're in the box with them.
You have the hitter's perspective there.
Gary Nolan, 15-9, 0-2 in the World Series. I like how they say life instead of career. Mm-hmm. Life. Is this the game in Good Will Hunting where Robin Williams says he has to go see about a girl? He says he couldn't go to the game because he had to go see about a girl.
I think Good Will Hunting, the setting was a little bit later than that.
I don't know. Yeah, but the old man's telling a story about he had tickets to the game and the kids, oh, you were there? He goes, no. I wasn't there. I had to go see about a girl. That's the whole. Dude, you haven't seen that movie?
No.
So you know about the Armbruster incident, but you don't know Good Will Hunting. That's crazy. The Reds used to spring training in Tampa, which is where we're from, and you used to go and watch the Big Red Machine go hit batting practice in spring training over here.
Right. Before the fan mania, it kind of started in the late 80s. We were 16, 15 years old, and we lived
1930 something. What is this?
In the early mid 70s, and this year, specific year, my buddies and I, we rode our bikes over to Redsland. That's where they had their training, and at that time you could just walk right in, and we dropped our bikes outside, walked in, walked up to the batting cage, and there was Pete Rose, Tony Perez, Johnny Bench, and I think
Hall of Famers.
Dave
Except for
Concepcion
Pete.
was there. I think those were the 4 guys that were there hitting. And Pete Rose was actually talking to us while we're just leaning up against
No
the.
way.
Yeah, you say, hey.
I call BS on that. That Pete Rose is just shooting the shit with you guys.
He was like bragging too. He was telling us, hey kids, can you imagine how much money I'm making just to play a game?
He said that.
Yeah, he told us that. So
It's funny because that's a bullet.
then when we got tired of seeing him hit, we just left, got on our bikes and went home.
When you got
No
tired
big
of
deal.
seeing those guys hit. Like
Just another day.
Johnny Bench. That's another one.
That's George Foster.
Out and left.
Yep.
I mean, I feel like this Reds team, the Great Eight, you know, the Big Red Machine, they're full of Hall of Famers.
It's just a powerhouse.
Yeah, it's insane, really. Did you know watching this that all these guys are going to be in the Hall one day?
No, you just knew they were good, and you know, being that they train here in Tampa, they were just like all heroes to us here.
But they never talk about the pitchers, man. I couldn't tell you one pitcher besides the dude throwing now. This guy say, "Where's my ball?"
No, actually, neither could I.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They never talk about the pitchers, but I feel like you need some good arms in order to make it to the World Series and win and have a dynasty.
And win 108 games.
That too. It's not like you just outslugged everybody.
This is Fred Lynn. This is he's going to put them up ahead right here.
Man, he looks like someone from the Brady Bunch. Or he looks like a Beatle.
There it is.
He hits it out?
Hits it out. They're up 3-0 in the first inning.
Oh. Yeah, Fenway
And
crowd.
Boston is going crazy. Now, they'll be going even crazier later.
No spoilers, man. No spoilers.
It's not like it's not like it's Back to the Future. We know what happened.
We're about 50 years later.
Rookie season too.
Fred Lynn.
Yep. You got his rookie card.
Do I bought it? No, you got his rookie card. I didn't get it. You have it. How do you say that last name?
Petrocelli.
Announcer said Petrocelli.
A good Italian name. He said Telly
Yeah.
because he doesn't know the C is a Chi.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't think
It's an Italian name, man.
I don't think that's real. I don't think that's true, what you're saying. You know more. Oh, does he hit that one off the wall?
Nope.
No. There's Geronimo.
The Chief.
Yeah, talk about some of the nicknames here, but before you do that, we're going to jump to the top of the 5th inning. The Red Sox scored 3 in the first, and nothing's happened since.
Right.
It's been 3-0. The Reds are up to bat. Geronimo's leading up. I guess that's a good point. You said you called him the Chief, right?
The Chief. He was the 8th batter in the lineup. Then the pitcher would come after him.
So that's why I said they got a pinch hitter for the pitcher. But Geronimo's up right now, and you called him the Chief. And I know you were talking about a bunch of nicknames that these guys used to have. Did you say it was the oh? Nope.
Yeah, they called Cesar Geronimo the Chief. Joe Morgan, who played second base, Hall of Famer. He was called Little Joe.
Wasn't there a Big Joe or something?
No.
Little Joe and
There was Little Joe, and Johnny Bench was called the Little General because they said his IQ for a catcher was so high that they just called him the Little General. And
how tall was it? Was he little? He was like
No,
he was a
wasn't,
beefy guy.
Yeah, nice. He's a strong guy, built big. Pete Rose, everybody knows him as Charlie Hustle.
Look at this guy's routine of one.
Arm Brister. I'm surprised the Red Sox aren't screaming names at him after that play.
Yeah, they're booing him out.
Yeah, they're booing him. There they go.
185.
Boston never let you down.
They were just waiting for him to get up. Louis Tion's still on the bump.
Yep. Well rested.
Yeah. Man, it looks like he's throwing a little fuzz there. Well, how do these nicknames come about back then?
You know, media, I'm sure it had something to do with that. The nicknames for the personal, the guys, they probably came out of the locker room.
Yeah, they need that's something baseball needs to get back to, man. Having those nicknames.
Yeah, you know, I mean, they have it in football with like defensive side, you know. Like I remember when the Vikings were called the Purple People Eaters. And
When was this?
That was in the 70s.
Yeah, I'm
and-
talking
and-
like today, man.
Yeah.
The baseball's got to go back to having dudes named Catfish. And
nicknames, yeah.
Yeah, that kind of stuff. I mean, they got some now. Like El Mago is Javi Baez.
The A's had a guy. His last name was
Man,
Odom. They used to call him Blue Moon. Blue Moon Odom.
He walked the 9-hole guy, the pinch hitter though. But they walked it.
Here comes Pete.
Look like a tank, man. They need to get Pete some bigger pants. I know how you feel, but he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame.
Absolutely.
Especially since they're doing sports betting now.
You know, it has to do more with the personality of Pete Rose is why he's not in the Hall of Fame, not actually what he did. A lot of people really didn't like him. They, you know, if he had come out and just confessed and said, yeah, you know, I did it, and they had all kinds of evidence against him, but he refused to acknowledge his guilt, and everybody just like blacklisted him.
I've told you, I think the closest to Pete Rose's energy in Major League Baseball today is Bryce Harper. He's got the same competitive energy. Look at that. That batting stance.
Wow.
Though, that was out.
Fisk held it there.
Look at Rose looking down.
Get the call. It's 2-1.
That last pitch was a good look from our center field camera.
The hell is that? What the hell is that noise?
Why am I still standing here?
You talking about Pete? That's what Pete's thinking?
In the World Series with
If I know Pete.
tonight.
I'm surprised he doesn't have scoliosis with that batting stance, though. Stand up, dude. Ooh.
On the outside corner.
I thought it was
That
2-2.
pitch was even further outside.
I thought it was 2-2.
Oh, an important nickname for the coach of the Reds, Sparky Anderson. His name was Captain Hook.
Because he take pictures out?
Constantly pulling pictures. Constantly. Dude. That was his nickname, Captain Hook.
You didn't have that one written down, did you? You just
No, I
remembered
remember.
it?
I just remember that one.
No way.
Fastball fouled off to the left side.
Bro, Pete's working at that bat, man.
He's had what, like about 8 pitches already?
Jeez, yeah, man. Dion, just walk him.
Got him in on first.
I know, but screw it, man. He's gonna make you throw 30 pitches.
Line drive. Well, he used to hit line drives.
No, he went first to third on that.
What's his record? Is it 41-92?
Yeah, I think so.
A lot of hits.
That's really insightful. How'd you know that?
And a fly ball deep to center field. Lynn going way
Watch
back,
this.
way back, and he
This-
can't make the play.
This
It's
is
off the wall. Evans will recover.
this
and
is the
Lynn
crime
not
scene
out.
where
He
he.
has been
Oh yeah,
taken off.
bring out
One
the
run comes in. Here
stretcher.
comes Rose with
yeah,
second
the
run,
chalk.
And Freddie Lynn is
Got to draw his body outline against the wall. What happened here was is you really banged his back bad up against the wall, so it's not his head or anything or his legs.
No, man, he's
It's
look.
like his tailbone.
He looks like he's out down for the count, like he got knocked out by Mike Tyson.
Could be a little numb at this point.
You think he's out cold? Straight concussion, straight to the tailbone.
No, no concussion protocols back then.
It probably hurt like hell. But if it hurts so bad that you gotta stay down like you're a body bag guy, you know, you don't think you can stay in the game.
He got hit just above the tailbone.
Yeah, but man, you know, the way he was laying on the ground. Yeah.
Look, man, look at him. He hit that wall hard. He's running full blast there, bud.
No, yeah, he checked and looked, bro. He knew where it was. It just got him.
Boom.
Yeah, but then he, like, that's fine. It could hurt. But the way he just laid on the ground for about 30 minutes after, like,
So-
motionless. Like, if I get hit, I'm going to be moving around.
So you saying he's milking it or what?
No, I'm saying he's kind of being a baby. He's being a baby, man. Get up. Move around or try, you know? He literally sat there like he was taking a nap.
You know,
Also, there's a play going on, too, by the way. There is a play going on. And then he's going to stay in the game. That's what I don't get. Like, if you go down and it hurts you that bad to
they
where
need his
you,
bat in there.
if it hurts you that bad to where you can't move, you're going to have to get taken out of the game. But, you know, now he's good. It's all right.
It's World Series.
He got
This
his
could be their
prime.
last game. He can recover over the off season.
That's what, but just get up, dude. You know, that's if you're hurt that bad, you're not going to stay in the game.
we have seen Fred Lynn get hurt on any kind of a play in the outfield.
Look at that.
He just spun himself around. Amazing effort.
I think Fred Lynn's being a little bit of a wussy. He just wanted the claps and the cheers.
Well,
He was a
the
good
guy
player.
that
An
won
amazing
the Red Sox
effort.
runs, but now
Yeah,
the Reds
real
are
amazing.
back, trailing 3-2.
He's in a fetal
One out of
position,
the
sucking his
tying
thumb
run
in the
at
corner.
third is
Wow.
Griffey.
What?
On at
Did
third
you have a
with
bad
the
day
four
at the
extra
office
bases.
No,
today?
I'm just like, what are we doing, man? Get up.
Now, he used to have this twitch with his back elbow. He used to flap it, and that reminded him to keep his elbow up before the swing. Hopefully they'll show it.
It's 3-2 right now. Nah, you can't have that. There's your boy, Petrocelli.
Petrocelli.
He was a big man.
We need to find out if it's Selly or Chelly.
Chelly.
I don't know. The announcer's saying Petrocelli.
Johnny Bench, the little general.
I don't like that they keep calling these nicknames little this, little that.
Mr. Blue Emu.
Johnny
If
Bench
you ever see commercials, he's
struck
doing
out
a
the lead in the
commercial
first
spot
inning
now
and took a
for
cold
some
third
kind of
strike
like
in the fourth. 2 out.
ointment that
Griffey
they
in
put on
third,
for
3-2
joint
the
pain. It's
score.
called Blue Emu.
Where in the top of the fifth inning, Boston
He's a
leading
spokesperson
Cincinnati.
for that now.
And there's a line drive left field.
Is that off the
Yastrzemski
wall?
I think
going
it
back
is.
will play it off the wall.
Yep.
Griffey scores
Played it
the
pretty
tying
well
run,
off the
and
wall.
Bench is held to a single.
Johnny Bench's slow
And
ass stayed on
Yastrzemski
first.
plays the left field wall perfectly. And that's the first ball to hit the left field wall, and the score is tied.
Watch Yaz do what he
Yeah,
has
it's
done
cool,
better than anybody
Fenway.
else.
Oh, look how he plays this off the wall perfectly. He just
Yeah.
knows that
Hit the
wall.
ball well. He looked like he was spooled. He reached for the ball, might have hit it on the end of the bat, but the wall is finally hit.
Strength of
Yeah,
bench.
it's cool. Fenway hasn't
But
changed
Yastrzemski
much.
plays it like a highlight player. Long
A highlight player.
Yeah, you know, I was just thinking the
It's
same
a
thing.
3-3 ball game in the fifth. Here's Tony Perez, struck out and single.
Here's your boy, TP.
Mounded
Yeah,
off to the right side. It was a
this gentleman here taught me how to
got his base hit.
throw a curveball when I was playing Little League. He came out and visited the ballpark as an ambassador for the Reds.
For a lot of years.
I was warming up in the bullpen because I was getting ready to pitch a game, and he came over, and
Bench to the
I
right
asked
third
him.
with 2 down.
because I wasn't real happy with mine to see if he had a different way of throwing a curveball, even though he wasn't a
Fastball
pitcher, he
high
was
and
an
away.
athlete.
An activity for the
Well, the Reds ended up scoring 3. They didn't score any more in this inning.
Nope.
The Reds have tied it here in the fifth.
So it was 3-3 all the way until the top of the 7th, and we can just switch over to the top of the 7th right now.
Okay.
Top 7, still tied 3-3. This is Game 6. Again, the Reds just need to win this game in order to win the
That
World
gets
Series.
through.
Right
Yep.
field, Griffey continues to hit a hot
Oh,
hot
look at Grandpa out in right field. Jeez, bro, I'm telling you, man. Sometimes these guys don't look like they're ball players.
That ball's
The
alive.
game tied.
Go ahead, runs on first.
I'm sure their gloves are a lot smaller than the ones they use today.
I don't think so, man.
No, that was just a bad op.
Maybe the field
Cut the
sucks.
guy.
That might be what it
Griffey's
is.
speed, who didn't stop.
Angle.
That's not Tion still pitching, is it?
Whoa, quick throw.
That was a good move.
Almost had him close.
It is Tion. Yeah, that was a good move by Tion.
Tell you what, if the Red Sox won this World Series, he would have been
Got himself picked off.
the World Series MVP.
Griffey steals his bases more on sheer
What did
speed
he
than
do the
can
first 2
Concepcion
games?
or
Did he
Morgan.
win both?
Yeah, he was a winner in Game 1 and Game 4.
This is the best angle, man. I keep saying, oh, there's the wing.
There it is. You
Chicken
see
wing.
it?
He's flapping. I think he's
Yeah.
about to get a hit now. Yeah, you got to switch. Ah,
Apparently his coach, when he was a youth, had him do that as a reminder to keep that elbow out because he was always dropping it and swinging up.
He's trying to get Morgan to tense up.
I was thinking in my head, I'm gonna play a game by myself and see how many
Nobody
times
out.
you say that.
Did I say that?
Yeah.
Really?
You mentioned he does it to keep his elbow up. I wanted to be quiet and see if you'd say it a third time
Alright.
at some point.
Oh, by the way,
Griffey is back.
Yo, why does he do that thing with his elbow?
Tion's
I don't know.
No,
got 3 different moves.
I don't know.
Could be.
Yeah, this is the best angle. I said that 3 times. Actually, I think Pete had his on his top
Line
hand now.
drive, left field, base hit. Griffey is rounding second, and he's going to hold. Yastrzemski
Oh
fires it
yeah,
right back
I
in.
think you should hold
First
on that
and
one,
second,
Griff.
Nobody out.
Yeah, short outfield.
And Johnny
Yeah,
Bench is
especially
the
out in
batter.
left field
That
in
was a
Fenway.
good play by Yastrzemski.
Nobody out. All tied.
he bunts?
3 apiece.
Nobody out, first and second? Nope, swinging away. Ooh, sword.
Well, Johnny bench? No, you want to let him hit.
Your four
Worst
hole.
case, he'll hit a long fly ball and you got to run for it.
Yeah, that's your 4 hole, right? And he just
Yeah.
got an
And he is
RBI.
giving a lot of ground to
He
his
went up
left
against the
because
wall.
of that. I would doubt that Johnny's going to be called on the bunt. He hasn't bunted much in his
Hey,
career.
There's Gargiola.
He'd be shocked if he got the
Read
bunt
my
side.
mind. Well, he's a 4 hole too, and he just got a base hit off the
One
wall.
strike pitch.
And there's another one?
Left field, Yastrzemski's going back.
And there's your
Nope.
run.
No,
Has the room.
it's first and
Oh.
second.
Bench
Okay.
hit that with 3 apiece. 1 man out. Right field. Evans.
And that's going to get I'm going to move the runner to third.
Griffey
Oh, yeah.
tagging up.
Oh, what a cannon, man. Nah, it kind of died. The camera made it look good for at first.
Well, maybe Roberto Clemente might have been able to throw him out, but
Who's the shortstop for the Red Sox? He looks like David Spade.
Make sure that Burleson and Tian both.
That guy right there looks like David Spade.
Last time it was a double steal. He threw.
yeah, kind of. Yeah,
through
with,
the
I guess.
shortstop.
Looks like Joe Dirt.
When Spade has a mustache.
Just went into the Cincinnati.
The pitcher, Louis Tiant, looks like Tracy Morgan.
It'd surprise me, Dick and Joe Fisk.
They should, if they did a movie on this game, how would you cast it? Definitely David Spade, Tracy Morgan.
If he does, it's going to have to be Doyle.
If you see something, bring it up.
I know George Foster, he definitely could go long.
The 2 outs, first and third. It's a big at bat here.
There he goes.
Oh, he poked that one off the
That
wall.
ball is off the wall. 1 run is in. Here comes Morgan. He'll score.
And the Reds take the lead.
Cincinnati Reds lead 5-3. Ball hit high off the top of
Yeah,
the wall.
Foster, he almost poked it out.
And with 2 outs, you know Morgan was running from the get-go.
That's all the Reds get in this inning.
Right.
I'm sure Buddy gets out here. The Red Sox put up a 0 in the bottom half of the 7th. And then let's fast forward to the top of the 8th because the Reds end up getting some insurance runs.
Okay.
Up 5-3. Top 8, quick inning for the Sox in the bottom half of the 7th. And that's Geronimo
The Chief.
doing a little powwow around the base. Around, you know what they call that pole?
What?
No, you know what they call the right field foul pole in Fenway?
What?
The pesky pole. You didn't know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, the pesky pole. Yeah, who's the old man with baseball and who's the,
I can't stand Boston, so I don't want to retain anything about them. But
his second home run this year?
yeah, Boston fans real quiet. Things don't look good for them.
What's Perez doing? Did you see that ass slap he just did?
Oh man, that's what we did. We didn't do fist bumps. We did ass slaps.
But that looked like a grab a little bit too. Here, let me
Listen, he's comfortable with his masculinity.
show you. Watch this on the replay here.
That's just a pat. It's just a pat.
No, it's
There you go. See, pat.
that one right there. What is Perez? He gave a little. Yeah. I thought I saw a grab. I had to get that replay. No grab. No flag on the play. Pick the flag up. Well, that's the 1 run the Reds scored. Boston fans looking sad. Let's fast forward to the bottom of the 8th.
They're not looking too good for Boston.
Bottom of the 8th. Red Sox down in their final 6 outs. They're down 3 runs, 6-3. I mean, the Sox fans are starting to get into it just to try to put some life in their team, right?
Pedro Bourbon.
That's the pitcher.
Yeah.
Oh, off his knee. No, he doesn't have a play. Look at Bench.
Don't throw it.
Bench was going
Don't
to tackle him if he tried to throw that ball. Bench was going to tackle him. Look at Bench. Don't! Don't throw it.
Don't
Don't!
even think about
The
it.
pitcher, he was gonna throw
He was
it.
going to tackle him.
Didn't you try out for the Cincinnati Reds?
I did. It didn't work out too well.
Tell that story. Tell that story. If you don't mind.
They brought me in to pitch a full inning. I struck out the first guy. The second guy, I threw him an inside heater, and I think I broke his elbow.
Did you actually break his
It
elbow?
was pretty bad. Then they just took me out and said, "Okay, thank you."
You think that if they saw you throw so hard that you broke a man's elbow,
Well, maybe
you think they would have kept
yeah,
you
well,
in
maybe they
there?
saw something before that. Maybe I just didn't have enough speed or what. Who knows?
'Cause that might have helped you out though if you threw so hard that you made someone cry.
Fred Lynn is on at first
I felt bad for the guy because he's there trying to,
Oh yeah,
get
he's
hit.
ruined his tryout.
I screwed him up.
So what do we got? It's first and second, right? First and second, no
Yeah.
out. Down 3, tying run at the plate.
Because he has swung at everything upstairs.
And he's having a good at bat right now. I dropped the. Oh man, look at Ben! Oh, look at Ben!
Oh, I
You
think
saw
that
Ben start chirping him.
Hey,
They thought they had White
he
in the
fooled the
corner.
umpire on that one because he went up
Watch Ben
the last
Davis.
5 pitches.
He'll give to Sats Davidson.
Oh yeah, that's it. Oh,
Yeah, now you
That's close, man.
see ya.
I don't know. That's close.
Yeah, he blew it.
I got you.
Look at Bench
Yeah.
looking at him. What the hell? You?
Got him anyway. Uh oh.
Oh,
Neil Foster
Oh
is there.
damn. We some pansies. There's an amateur hour over here. We see a ball hit in the air.
yeah. Whoa.
Yeah.
It cracks me up when we go to Tropicana and we see a long fly ball and we're like, oh yeah, that's an out. Everybody's going like, ah.
That's us right now. We're
Yeah.
amateur
Well,
hour.
we don't have the angle.
I like the close. Man, what's with the closed stance? You don't see that.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
huge. No,
that-
this guy's throwing cheddar, man.
Yeah, that was real popular back in the day.
This guy is throwing gas.
Among happy you did your
Down 3, or is it down 2 now? Down 3 still. Oh, he poked it. Oh, no way.
Way back. We're tied up.
Wow.
There goes
I didn't
the
know
fans.
that. I didn't know he hit a bomb and
Yeah.
tied in the
Boston fans is just storing up all that energy
eighth.
for a
Dude,
while.
wow. Look how quickly he ran the base.
Looks like he's
Why does
flying, man.
Why does he run like that? Why does he run like that? It doesn't help he's
Look
got
at
like an. Look at him.
Oh wow.
The way he's celebrating.
Yeah.
Well, the fans have come alive again, Tony.
Yeah, man, the fans are waiting to get loud.
Tied up.
I didn't know that.
6-6.
I didn't know it happened.
Bottom of the
that way.
9th.
That's awesome. I didn't know it happened that way. Everyone knows fixed home run at the end. I didn't know it won a 3-run bomb that tied in the 8th with 2 outs. How is that guy so calm and collected after that? Is that their manager? I'm assuming?
Because he's still down, but he's got to win this game.
Yeah, they're down a
What
game.
a study of fans. And what a study of a bench. There he is, Bernie Carbo.
Man.
Look at that
Base
guy.
hits, home run.
What? Dude. That's probably the biggest moment of his life to hit that tying home run in the World Series, and he cranked it dead center too.
Yeah.
So
Runners at first and third, nobody out in the bottom of the 9th inning.
you just heard him say first and third,
Nobody
nobody
out.
out for the Sox.
An outfield, drawn in.
Bottom of the 9th.
Red Sox
There's Captain Hook.
in the same
That's got to be like the
situation.
20th pitcher. How many pitchers did they use?
Cincinnati.
I don't
1,
know.
2,
Usually
3,
have
4,
what?
5, 6, 7, 8 pitchers.
So far.
8 pitchers. Oh, he's going in the cart. He's going in the cart.
Yeah, buddy. That's
Oh,
Charlie
he's got a Red
style.
Sox hat on it though. Yeah, look at the cart. It's moving along.
Like it's so far away.
Shallow as the other 2 outfielders. The infield is in as well. It's all right here, Joe.
Yep, bases loaded, no outs.
High fly ball, left
Oh,
field.
what? This is probably the play of the game right here. Watch this.
Here comes the
He's
throw.
sending him?
It is
Oh! Wow.
The only guy that I can compare that to would probably be Bo Jackson.
Here is the throw.
Compare what?
The throw. Look at that missile.
It wasn't too,
One bounce missile.
but it wasn't that deep.
And it was. And Bench make the
It wasn't that deep at all.
True.
question about
But
it. Then he
it was still a great throw.
Yeah, because he was so close to the
A
wall.
one hopper.
Jack Fisk made in Cincinnati like a first baseman. Makes the grab and one hand.
Look at that.
and Swipe tag.
Oh man, what a tag by Bench too. What a tag by Bench.
Yeah. But you got to try it. I mean, you're going to have your guy at second move up to third, so you give it another
I
shot.
don't know.
Denny
There's
Dolan
another
at the
angle.
plate.
Yeah, he got him.
Yastrzemski went to
Umpire's
third.
right there, saw it.
Not in the right spot, though.
Enrico Petrocelli.
So they end up not scoring like we said. They throw up goose eggs for the longest until well, let's just go to the moment of the game. Carlton Fisk.
Babe Ruth is in the upper deck laughing right now.
So we go to the bottom of the 12th. It's still 6-6 in Game 6.
We had a 10-inning game.
And here comes
Actually was safe on a
Carlton
fourth play.
Fisk.
Been retired once tonight on a
5 for 21.
Here's Fisk.
This is the moment of the game, right? This happened first pitch?
First batter, yeah.
First pitch.
Oh, that, I don't know if it was the first pitch or not. There it is.
Drive. If it stays fair.
That was quick.
Wow. That was out fast. And the Reds lose.
They were up 6-3.
Yep.
Probably should have won that game, but the Red Sox came back.
Look at this.
Look
Some
at
of
the
the
people
fans
storming
run
the field.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that. There's a guy in the green.
They don't have the security that they have now.
There's a kid there.
Yeah, I know.
Whose kid is that?
Security wasn't the
Look at
best.
there's a couple kids.
And then they just go, hey, get back in the stands.
Yeah. I think you see people storm the field in college. I think you need to start seeing that in pro sports. The storming the field. That's just fun to do. Look at that kid on the
I
field.
can't remember the game where someone
There's people on the dugout.
hit a home run to win the World Series,
Reggie Jackson.
and he couldn't even finish running around the bases. Everybody just ran into the locker room.
Isn't it
Then
Reggie
after,
Jackson?
I don't know if it wasn't. I don't think so. And then he came back out and officially tagged home plate.
No, I think that was Reggie Jackson, man. He was out there trucking people. Did it hit the foul pole? No. Off the scoreboard out there.
It did hit it, and Foster did come up with the ball. So there will be a 7th game here tomorrow night.
Wow, what a game.
Yeah. Yeah, this is, I don't know where this ranks in like best World Series ever, but it's up there, probably
Yeah.
top 10, right?
Yeah, great game as the series as a whole. It was just a great series. Of course, the the Reds ended up winning Game 7, 4-3.
Yep. And that was even tied in the 9th.
Yeah,
That was tied in the 9th too.
yeah. Took home the World Series championship, first time since 1940.
And they won it again in 76.
Yep.
Did they go 3-peat or is that?
No, it was just 2.
How many World Series did they win? Just 2 in the Big Red tenure?
And yeah, just 2.
Wow.
They were the first National League team to win 2 World Series in a row.
You know, you hear all the stuff about the Big Red Machine being the best team ever, but they only won 2 in a row. Didn't the Athletics win 3 in a row in the same era?
And Baltimore.
And they won 3 in a row too?
Mhm.
Damn. So why does the Big Red Machine get all the love? Because they got the star power?
Could be. But just, yeah, it was a great series.
Yeah.
The Reds were my team back then.
Well, that was a good recommendation. Thanks for pulling that up.
Well, I'll see what I can find next time we should get together.
Alright, sweet. Well, until next time. See you guys later.
Tell me what you're drinking, we can go pour one. Tell me what you're thinking, we can have some more fun. I know that you said you don't think of me, but what you're doing now is telling different.